Hi, my name is Sam Del Rio, and today I want to talk to you about a feature called Shared Networks. The Shared Networks feature is only available in the Speed of Light Media private data center. This feature allows machines in one copy to communicate with machines in a completely different copy. You may ask, what type of setup would I benefit most from using this? And a great example of this is database or exchange server setups. All right, in this setup, I can create an exchange server in one copy and have machines in a different copy set up so when I spin them up, they automatically communicate with the exchange server. This saves you money in that you don't have to spin up multiple exchange servers over and over again. This saves time in that, again, I no longer have to set up an exchange server over and over again, and it saves in complexity. And it's quite easy to do. In an upcoming demo, we'll show you how exactly that is done. The first step in this setup is I need to create my shared network. We do this under the Items tab, right? Making sure we're doing it under the correct business unit that we wanted to share. So I hit the Add a Shared Network button, give it a name, and hit Create. And now that I've created the name of the shared network, I now need to add this in the apps that I'm looking to share. All right, so I've done this here. All right, and I'm going to add it under the connection setting of additional connections. I hit the additional connections or added connections, and I can hit the drop down. And as you can see here, I already have one selected, but if I needed to add additional connections, right, to allow it to connect to another machine, I can do so. Now I want to make sure I'm adding, right, my created shared network to each machine that I want to be able to communicate with my centralized or my shared server. So you have to do this again on a per machine basis, right? And you also want to do this on the machine that you're looking to actually share, right? As either your Exchange database or some type of centralized server that you're looking to share out with other copies. Again, we're going to do this on the additional connections, hitting the plus sign, selecting the shared network that you're looking to use, and hit the add button. Once I've added it to my additional connections and I've saved my copy or saved the application, I now can spin those up, right? Having those copies run. Now in each copy, I need to go in and update, right, what is going to be the second NIC. All right, and it'll be listed more than likely as Ethernet 2. And we're going to update the Internet Protocol version 4 IPv4 properties. So we're going to go and we're going to say use the following IP. And we can use any IP structure that we want, right? So I'm going to use 10.10.0.4. Next step is I'm going to add my subnet. And the subnet is going to be 255.255.255.0. Right, I'm going to leave my default gateway and blank, and I'm going to leave my DNS servers blank. This is handled in the primary NIC. Once I've entered my information, I'm going to click OK and OK. Now I'm going to duplicate this process against all machines that I'm looking to share, including the machine I'm actually sharing. Now what's important here is that every time I go in and I do an IP, each IP has to be different, right? The last octet. So in this case it would be 10.10.0.5. Again, I'm going to hit my subnet. That's going to be 255.255.255.0. Again, leaving the default gateway and the DNS server address empty, as again, those are being handled by the primary NIC. Once I've added my settings, and if I have my firewall, local firewall disabled, I should be able to communicate. Now, if you want to keep your firewall on, you have to just allow whatever ports that you're looking to allow those two machines to communicate with each other. So now I should be able to ping 10.10.0.4. As you can see here, the ping comes back with very low latency, allowing now these two different machines in two completely separate copies to communicate with each other effectively. Again, that is the whole purpose of this. As you can see, this is a very simple and quick setup. It doesn't take a lot of time to do. And in the long run, again, it's going to save you time, it's going to save you money, and it's going to simplify your setup. Thank you for watching this demonstration. Have a great day.